Ora, Le Cholo Trucker Mas movies and shows, and here we got the movie To Catch a Killer. To Catch a Killer came out in 2023. It is an hour and 59 minutes long. You can find this movie on Netflix, Fandango at Home, Google Play Movies and TV, and Amazon Prime Video. I watched it on Amazon Prime Video, I believe it was. All right, let's get to the description. A troubled police officer is recruited by the FBI's chief investigator to help profile and track down a disturbed individual terrorizing the city of Baltimore. Okay, man. Rotten Tomatoes has this movie at 53%. All right. So I've been seeing previews to this. This has been coming up on my feed time and time again. And eventually I knew I was going to watch it because I did watch the trailer like I don't know 2, 3 times, not all in a row, but every time I'd be reminded because it will come up on my feed, be like, okay, I gotta make some time to check it out. It is 2 hours long, and I did. I watched it, and I'll tell you guys this, man. The movie starts off pretty slow. Okay, actually, let me go and rephrase that. Okay, so it starts off with showing, the terrorizing, right? It's basically this guy who kills people, right, with a gun. He's a sniper. He has a gun. He just will take out a gun at a mall, whatever. But he's very stealth, right? He knows what he's doing. He knows how to avoid detection. He knows how to stay away from the cameras. If he goes and does it at the mall, wherever he's doing it, right? The movie starts off, I believe, on New Year's. So, as the fireworks are going off, he's just sniping people down. We're in the very beginning of the movie, just sniping people down, pow, headshots, chest shots, right? And nobody really notices it too much because fireworks are blasting. So it's like, oh, okay, man, you caught my attention. Let's see what's up. As it goes from there, I would say like at least the first 30 minutes, I was very like really losing interest. I really was, man. Like the first, I would say 10 minutes of the movie, when all that, him sniping people down, and then the lead up to what's going on to that was pretty interesting. After that, it just kind of like the flame died down. And 30 minutes after that, it just kind of like, I don't know, man. I've kind of lost interest. I found myself getting up and, doing things around the house. You guys know where there's movies that really capture you. And it's like, oh, man, I got to go to the restroom. I got to go take a leak. Let me pause it because I don't want to miss anything. I found myself like, I could hear it from here. I'm not gonna pause it. I'll just get up, go use the restroom. I could hear it. And like I just kind of lost interest, right? But I was already invested enough, and I'm just kind of waiting to see uh who the guy is, because you never really see who the guy is. And then it starts picking up a little bit again. And you're like, oh, okay. We're kind of getting somewhere. There was a few things in there that kind of threw me off. Like there's this street cop homegirl that you guys see here. She's the main character. It's a street cop. And the FBI recruits her. The head of the FBI recruits her. And he like really invests so much into her. And I'm like, okay, why? Like, I don't really see that. I really didn't see the connection on him just being so blown away by this street cop that's like, man, we gotta have her on our team. We gotta have her. We're the feds, man. But you know what? This one street cop, we gotta have her on our team. I never really understood why. Now he said why, and I'm like, all right, I guess. But it just really never got me where I'm like, okay, no, that makes sense. I was just kind of like, so this girl, she's a federal agent? She's with the FBI now? Like, what's going on here? And as the movie just keeps on going and going, there's a lot of dead time. And when it starts picking up, it's like, all right, cool. And it's just, it kind of lost me a little bit, but it brought me back. Then I was able to understand But when I was able to understand, that was the problem for me because I was like, why did we go in this huge circle that really didn't make any sense to come back here? So it takes you on this journey where you're just kind of like, I'm a, why? Why did we have to go on this journey? Overall, once you get towards the end of the movie, is there really some sort of big surprise? Is there really some sort of it's mind explosion where like, oh man, this was all worth it? I'll be real. No, there isn't. It was just kind of like, okay, cool. All right, fine. It was a decent movie. What did Rotten Tomatoes have it? I think I just let me see. Rotten Tomatoes had it at 53%. Yeah, that's probably where I'll rate it. Look, I think this is a movie that some people will really like and some people would hate it. That's where I think this movie lies because there is enough mysterious things going on, but it doesn't really pay off. At least to me, it didn't really pay off. To me, I think more, I'll be real. I think more women might like this movie a little bit more. Um, but I'm not sure how much the fellas are really gonna like it. You go on this journey and it really doesn't make sense just to get to the certain point at the end, and you're like, there was really not a big connection on that big journey you took us on, and there's really no big payoff. So if you uh if you got 2 hours, it is an hour and 59 minutes, then hey, look, go ahead, check it out. But I'm not really recommending it. It was kind of right in the middle. And look, I never have to watch this movie again. So I'm not saying it's bad. I don't want to say it's bad, but for dang sure, it's not good either. You guys make up your own mind. Total Trucker, Moss Movies and Shows. Catch you guys on next.